It's been a little minute, but
Nasty word.
we here. Let's get into it, man. The NBA Finals not going how I projected. I mean, but it still ain't over. It still ain't over though. Yo, don't
Nah,
be like,
nah.
no. but yeah, it's not over. But like, man, that game three, yeah, game three was like
Game three.
it was different. Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts is Caruso the only one on the Thunder that's still hungry.
Mm.
Everybody else is like,
I don't know
oh, we
though,
got
cause I don't mean to cut you off, but
good.
I just think that they slowed down in the second half because Chet was rolling in the first half. J Dub wasn't the best, but he was all right.
He, I would say, as far as the scoring wise, he was keeping a minute, but yeah,
Oh
he
yeah, but
still.
defensively, yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah,
It's not what we accustomed to. Let's say it. Let's
yeah,
say that.
yeah, for sure,
That's
for sure.
not weird.
Yeah,
But yeah, bro, I don't know. It looked weird.
it did for sure,
It looked
especially.
weird. Like, bro, you know when you at the rec, like when
Mhm,
you at a regular like gym or whatever,
right.
you know when it's the last game because we know the gym about to close. It looked like they was
Mhm.
playing like that. Like, all right, let's just get this last one out real quick and go home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
that's not how you should be in the finals though.
not in
Especially
no finals.
not in finals. Like
Like,
you can't have that.
bro, I'm looking at the game and I'm like, yo, do they not want it no more? Y'all got all the way here.
Yeah,
Y'all don't want the finals no more.
crazy.
No shot to Indiana though. There's not no shot to y'all. I'm just talking the
Yeah.
Thunder wise.
Mhm.
Like it was weird how they played. Indiana played as far as like, oh, okay, we'll take
Yep.
the game.
Yep. I feel like I just feel like they super more motivated now. Like, I mean,
Oh no,
what else?
100%.
Because I'm like, what else motivation do you need? Yeah, in the finals, but I'm just saying everybody counted them out again. I mean, obviously, because who wouldn't say that who wouldn't believe and from what you've seen say the Thunder is the better team, right?
But it goes to that one quote:
Hmm.
"Hard work gonna be talent when talent ain't working hard."
That's a fact. That's a fact. You
So,
talking?
so I
Hmm.
y'all again. It just looked like they playing to a standpoint of, all right, we just got to go through the motion. We'll eventually take the game. No, that's
Yeah,
not how
yeah. You
it
can't do
works.
that at all.
Like
Yep.
I'm looking at chat. Miles Turner, this the end, probably like the second to last play or whatever. And it's
Hmm.
like you loading up the tray. You see Miles Turner closing out on you, and you
Right.
take that long load up on your shot just for him to block your three. Then he
Yep.
went in the
You
paint,
can't.
right? Chat, I'm talking
Hmm.
about. Chat get the ball,
Yep.
go in the, and it's like he tried to go up slow, got the ball knocked out again. What you thought he was just gonna let you get the rebound and like you know what I mean? What you thought he was gonna do?
Yeah. Right. Right. Yep.
That's
You gotta be strong with it. And what you talked about with the 3 point, you can't be hesitant to shoot that. Like, you know what I mean?
what do you wait? It was weird. It was weird. And people was trying to say something about SGA with that what's the dude name? Uh Shepard that's on the Pacers. All right, he was guarding Shea. They did like this little floater thing and like fell to the ground, but they didn't call a foul. And then people was like,
Mm.
oh, you know what I mean? Oh, but he shouldn't have tried to flop it or whatever. But it's just like I think that's Richard Jefferson that said it. It's the same play he been getting all
Mm.
season though. So of course you're gonna go for it because he been getting that same call all season.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? It wasn't a foul and it shouldn't have been called as one, but I'm when he went for it, I'm like, maybe he shouldn't have did it at that point in the game, but that is the call he's been getting throughout the season and the playoffs. He been getting that same call when he did that move. So
Thanks. And this is what I'm gonna say about that too, because this played a little bit of a part in it as well.
what that foul merchant
I
thing?
feel like and like, you know what? Some of these calls we're not gonna give them. That's what I felt because there were some fouls on him where it's just like he didn't get it. And I'm just like, yo, like, so now Shea has to now he got to rethink of how he's going to attack the Pacers, and I think that played a little bit of that played a part into it as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because he definitely wasn't getting some calls, and this is not me complaining, and this is not me saying, oh, he wasn't getting calls, but I'm just saying that does play a part in it as well.
I feel like this is when he gotta show his IQ and attention to the game, right? And it's what
Exactly. Gotta do it. Yeah.
you gotta quickly change and figure out. Like in my opinion, I feel like he should have been watching nothing but tape now on what's
Yeah.
being called and what's not being called on you. Because if
Uh-huh.
be honest, I get everything you saying, but it goes further
Right.
because as soon as the finals started, they stopped giving him the calls. If you being honest, he wasn't even getting them in the first two games either. So I feel like you gotta
Yep.
pay more attention to what they're letting him do and what they're not letting him do.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, you're
Don't
right.
just
Yep.
keep trying to do the same play and hopefully they'll call it this time. No, you got to switch it up. I saw a couple plays when he went into one of his moves when he usually get fouled, right? If he don't get the foul, he'll go to the next trying to get fouled. No, rethink the whole thing now. Don't even worry. I feel like he need to be at the point where don't worry about the foul. Attack the basket. If they give it to you, they give it to you. Like almost like how Benedict Marathon is playing right now. Just go.
Uh,
They give it to you, they give it to
yeah.
you. If they
Yeah.
don't, they don't.
And that's another thing. We're gonna get into that a little later, but shout out to them. Their role players stepped up, and this is what I think we spoke on this a while ago on the pod when I said yes, you do need superstars. That's a fact, but the superstars need their role players to step up as well, and we saw that with Indiana. Mathurin, he had 27, I believe. Like, bro, like they needed that from him. Like their matter of fact, their whole bench outplayed the Thunder's bench.
It was bad. It
So
was like 40
yeah,
or something like that. It was something crazy.
yep, yep. So you bound to lose playing like that. Oh, and the turnovers. Can't have it.
We speak. I speak about this right every time
Yep.
we talk matchups. That
Mm-hmm.
is everything. Everybody always act like, oh, who's a star? Your depth is what's going to always win over anything. This is
That's
why
fact.
that Warriors team was so talented when they had Durant in them. Everybody always bring them. I get it. It was Curry, it was Durant, it was Clay, it was Iguodala, it was Draymond Green. But notice,
Mm-hmm.
I just named 5 players out of a rotation of 8,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
means your depth from top to bottom is what's winning it. That's what's been winning all these
Yeah.
games under when it came. Like, think about it. I feel like that's the reason why they did end up knocking the Nuggets out was because of the depth. The, they,
Yeah.
they,
I
they,
agree.
they go deeper in they bench than the Thunder. I mean, than the Nuggets could.
No, I know what you mean. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I also feel like that played the part. I mean, granted, James Harden didn't really show up too much, but that played the part with the Nuggets against Clippers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, New York and Detroit, that played the
Mm.
part.
Big time. Big time.
Cavaliers, Miami, that was the difference. A lot
Yeah.
of these, that's the difference is how deep you can go on your bench with certain series, right?
Yeah.
Uh, we could talk Lakers and Timberwolves, right?
Well,
The Lakers
yeah.
couldn't go deep in their bench because when they tried to,
At all.
Gobert had a career game. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's what
Mm-hmm.
it comes down to, and those guys got to step up, and that's why I was a little shaky when it went 1-1. I'm like, how they
Oh.
gonna look on the roll now that this means?
They've been pretty good on the road though. They've been
I'm
pretty good on the road.
series. I'm only talking this series. I'm only talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm only talking this
Right.
series because now you feel me. The big Ian Shan is on the line now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Different
Yeah.
thoughts come in your mind. You lose that first one.
Right. Okay. Yep. And
That,
and that's what
yeah, but no, they've been fine. That's why I was. I don't know. That was weird to me what I saw. That was very weird to me. Like,
you know what? And this is what I'm gonna put the blame on. and I'm a big fan, so this says a lot. SGA. I feel like sometimes he was pressing too much, and he wasn't giving it up to his
Yeah.
players at time. Like he wasn't making the right read, the on time, on target reads. Like sometimes he will press it. Like you know what I mean. There was one play, I forget what quarter it was, but like he set the screen, and
Okay.
he goes with his move. He goes left. He went left, right, and then he saw he made the read, but you made it a tad bit too late, and you turned the ball over. Like, bro, you can't do that. And you saw that a ton of times from SGA. He's gotta relax and trust his guys. They've been helping you along the way throughout these playoff series, bro. Like, relax. We know you don't have to put the team on your back unless necessary. Until it's necessary.
I'm glad you just said that part.
Yeah.
Just let me cut you off real quick and
Yeah.
shift
Yeah. Yep.
here.
You got it.
That's the number one thing that I noticed about his game. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when I feel like this is when he always had those bad games.
Yep.
He
Mm-hmm.
feels like the fact that he averaged 30, fam, we don't care if you get 30 points every game. You don't have to try to get that average every game. If y'all
Mm-hmm.
are not in position that you need to score 30, let it rock and just win the game. Let it rock.
That's all I'm saying. That's
You
all
don't
I'm saying,
like,
bro.
okay, I'm only at 20 right now. Let me see if I can get this and one. For what?
Exactly.
For what? And it looked like he's doing it a lot. And I'll be just sitting here like,
Yeah. Yep.
you could have waited maybe 2 seconds more, bro. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the side develop, and it's different. I'm watching on TV, you in the game, so it's completely.
Exactly.
Y'all know that, but it's like
Right.
watching it. If you waited 2 or 3 seconds, your corner got wide open because the help came for that
Mm-hmm.
person. Your corner would have been wide open.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
and that's why
And
I
you
said
can't.
IQ gonna come in. Go ahead.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, and I was gonna say you can't do that against this team. This we've seen how they've been throughout
Yeah.
this playoffs.
Mhm.
They fight their ass off, bro. Like they feel like everybody's against them. Like you know what I mean? So when they get on that court, they like mindset like, yo, we finna hone in on our defense and we finna make them play. We gonna try to tire them out. Like you know what I mean with their play style.
And I'll give the Pacers this, because this is one thing
Mm-hmm.
I always say to people.
Yep.
One of the most dangerous minds in this world is the mind of somebody that has nothing to lose.
Yeah, that too. Oh
Nothing to
man.
lose, bro. They not even
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be here.
And that's what I'm saying.
You get
Yep.
what I'm saying? How many
Mm-hmm.
people? Because me and you even had this conversation. Because I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but then you
Mm-hmm.
had the Bucks winning that series,
No, you're right. I did. I said even without Dame, I feel like the Bucks can pull it off.
and
I
that's
did
why
not have.
we had people out here, bro, that thought y'all would be going the first round.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Especially when Dame come back. I saw other people when Dame came back. They was
what
like,
they
"Oh
say?
yeah, I like the Bucks. Yeah, Dame is back. Woo
They ain't
woo."
gonna drop da da da. Now Giannis been
Mm,
doing da da da. That's Bobby
yep.
Portis back. He gonna do this and that. Like yeah,
Yeah, man.
everybody been had y'all lose.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm playing with house money right now. I ain't supposed to be here. I'm not supposed
Right.
to get
Like.
this open three.
Yep. Man.
That's what it is. And when you
Hmm.
play, y'all playing against somebody like that, they dangerous.
Yep.
They
Yep.
that's a
And the confidence is ultra like through the roof
oh, they
now.
don't
Like,
care who they playing against.
yeah, man. They ain't scared, bro.
They
Oh
playing
man.
dominoes at this point, bro. You line them up, I knock them
Yep.
down. That's how they play.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
don't care. And I
That's for
love
sure.
it.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
know what
No.
y'all was talking about. This was gonna be a bad finals. It's entertaining me.
Yep. Same here. Yep.
My bad, bro. They ain't the Hooper fans. I
Yeah, they
forgot.
not. No,
They,
yeah, that's not for you.
they don't
Yeah,
like
that's not the.
basketball.
Yeah, that's not the series for y'all. So,
They
and,
only
and
know
this is
Bron.
starting to show. And Steph Curry.
They like Bron or
Yeah,
Curry not playing this.
Grinder Curry. Yeah, yo,
Yeah, I
it's
forgot.
crazy.
Yeah, we can't argue.
Yeah,
We can't
we
argue.
can't argue with them.
Got
And,
that.
and, and that's what I'm saying too. Like we starting to still notice, like of course the numbers is down a little bit from previous numbers, right? But we seeing like you just mentioned, we seeing the difference between real hoop fans and
Mhm.
casual fans.
And can we
Oh,
also,
I'm not watching this. Oh, I'm not watching this. Whatever, bro. Okay,
y'all are
cool.
so hyped to say that the finals, like the like viewership is down. If we're keeping it real, bro, the
Hmm.
whole NBA viewership is going down.
Yeah, it probably
So let's
was. It
not
probably
act like
was.
it's just this finals that's down. Stop it.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But one thing I gotta say about the finals, and we was having this
Hmm.
conversation in one of them Facebook groups. Dude,
Yeah.
can the court please go back to feeling like a big game? Can we bring
Yeah,
back
I agree.
the
Yeah,
uh
disrespectful.
the NBA trophy in the center of the court behind the logo like it used to be?
Yeah, they tried to put a they what is it called when you like is it the hologram or whatever
Nasty
when you put
work,
it on the
bro.
court?
And the flag was just
Yeah,
going all through it. Are y'all
yeah, yep.
serious? Hey, yo, Adam. Hey, yo, Adam. You serious? You told me that you trying to bring up viewership and you doing this for basketball. You put up digital and a flag went through. A flag went through and it's $1 billion.
Yep.
And a flag
Yep.
going through your digital? Adam,
Crazy.
get it through your bald head. It's not
Get
that
it
hard
to
to
his bald
entertain,
head.
dude. Come on. Come on, man. Because
Oh,
that was just disrespectful. When I saw that, I said, word, he would have never
yeah.
did it to Brian.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He would have never
Crazy.
did it to Brian.
Crazy. But
What the
yeah.
holly, bro? What the how?
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, they gotta make this
Man,
like a big game
they
again.
gotta
That
yeah they
first
gotta
game
step
was
up
nasty.
tonight. Yeah, they got. Yep. They got to step up tonight. This is basically a must win, right? What you? I mean,
If
obviously,
they
it's a
lose,
must win. If Indiana goes up 3-1,
the
I mean, you
series is
good.
over in 6. The Thunder gonna get that one when they go back, and then the Pacers gonna end it in Indiana. That's the way I'm looking. If the Pacers win tonight, it's over in 6.
I don't want to hear that talk.
If they win, hey dude, you want me to be real with you or no?
Nope.
If the Pacers win tonight, they got them in 6. I got the Thunder winning when they go back home, and then they gonna lose on the road.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
They
Don't
they
say
they
that,
gotta win
man.
this one. And
Yeah,
you
they
know
do.
what's the crazy part, bro? If the
Hmm.
Thunder lose this series,
Oh
we gonna all
man.
hold on. Just hear me out. We gonna always remember game 1.
Yep. Yep. And that's how it would have been if that in that. I'm saying if in that Denver series.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they lost on the Aaron Gordon tip in at
And,
the lane
and that's
second.
why I'm like, I'm
Oh.
really not like, you mean that's why even when they did lose that game, I was like, okay,
Hmm.
they gonna always be like we gave them one, but they still can win it. But if they go down 3-1, that will be the game I will be pissed off about.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
no way y'all should have lost that. Y'all had
Lost that.
time running down
Yeah.
and went for a shot. Why?
Yep. Ooh. Speaking of this series, right? I think they messed up a little bit by doing it switching the lineups, right? And I didn't watch the whole clip, but like Chet was saying that he said we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to what we've been doing. And I think he's calling out the coach to say, "Hey, man, you got to start that double big lineup. We had success with that lineup. Let's go back to what we was doing." And I hopefully Mark Dagan will listen.
They might have to because I don't like
Yeah.
the fact that I'm watching this game. I don't like keep seeing Shea getting switched on Siakam. I'm not understanding.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like I was watching this channel called Locked On Thunder. I faithfully watch that. You know, boy Ryan Styles, he do a great job, and he basically spoke on that you just mentioned. I'm glad you did, right? And he was saying that wore SGA down a little bit too. And I forgot to speak on that earlier. I think that's also what slowed him down because you got to put all your energy on defense by defending a player like Siakam, and then now you got to come up and perform on the offensive end.
Yeah,
And
that
the team and the
like
team and like he was saying, oh my fault, real quick.
no,
And
you
like he
good.
was
I'm just
saying,
saying I don't like that switch. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, yep. And that's what I was about to get to. And he was saying that the team should have been helping them a lot more on them switches by coming in a bit more. Like you know what I'm saying? Like show and go something. Like you can't just leave him on the island.
Cause
Now
it's
SGA
time.
SGA is not no slouch defensively, but still, you
He's
know what?
not a slouch, but it's times where he already got one foul early, and then
Yeah, that too.
get switched.
Hmm.
So it's like I can't be as pesty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Right.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying like I don't like that switch because I think what was it? It might have been second quarter, and he had two fouls. They
Yeah. I
court
remember.
had
Yeah.
to guard Siakam, and when he got on Siakam, he basically had to let him go because he couldn't foul him.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
so it's like,
crazy.
yeah, y'all gotta watch that, and that's what I mean by the intensity is down. He
Yep.
gets switched
Yep.
on him. Y'all seeing him
Mhm.
letting him go because I can't foul him. Everybody just turning around, looking at him, lay the ball up, and getting it out the basket. What are you doing?
Exactly. Like they
Is
got
you
to do
a
better.
shot blocker or not? Did you stop being a shot blocker when this final started, or what? Where are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, come
That,
on,
yeah,
bro.
that's all. So I'm
Yep. Yeah. So they're gonna have to dig deep tonight, man. They're gonna have to dig deep. Obviously, some of you might see this the next day or so, but tonight they're gonna have to dig deep, bro.
they're going.
They this is damn near do or die, like you said. Because like I said, I mean,
Bro.
I got faith, but that's tough to come back from 3-1. You look at the odds and the statistics show that that's not an easy task.
And we don't want to bring up the last time we saw a 3-1 lead broke because that's been 9 years now.
Yeah, yeah, yep, 9 years, crazy.
So damn, time fly. You know what? I don't even want to think about that no more. Damn,
Yeah, yep,
that felt like it was yesterday. Damn.
right, yeah, nah, for real.
Anyway,
Mhm,
so let's shift from the finals real quick.
mhm,
It is talks rumoring, and they're getting more intense now.
right.
KD on the move.
I've been seeing it. Yeah, I've been seeing it. But you know what's so crazy, right? I just saw so it's like I don't know what the hell to believe because I just recently saw a post that oh now the Spurs are willing to keep the number 2 pick and it's just all over the place.
Right. But I am hearing
Mm.
Spurs and Sixers supposed to be in talks for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
swap.
I saw that too. Yep, I saw that too.
Yeah, they ain't supposed to be in
Yep.
talks for a swap.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not mad at them waiting and they get if they get the Harper kid, that depends they get the Harper kid.
I feel like go ahead, my phone.
No, go ahead, because I think you about to say what I was about to say.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was gonna say I think the Sixers will be best to have Delon Harper, and the Spurs would be the best fit for Ace.
Kinda where I was going, but only reason I want now trying to feel like I don't want the Sixers to overstock guards.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Look,
That's
but
my
I don't want
only
them to
thing.
I don't want them to overstock on wings as well, too, though,
Uh, that's
because they
hearsay.
said
That's hearsay because we don't know what's about to happen with Paul George. Remember,
that
we still don't know.
contract, I know, but that contract,
That's gonna be the problem.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That contract is
Do he
ooh,
got no trade
you,
clause?
hmm?
Do he got a no trade clause?
Nah,
Okay.
no, it's just the money.
They might drop him
That's
off to a bad team and then they buy him out, but that's a lot of
yeah,
money to be.
that's a lot of money that you. No, you can't do that. Damn,
Yeah,
that's the dilemma with that.
yeah, I don't know.
I saw something where as though like the Nets may be in trade talks with the Sixers, and they might take back Paul George to take on that, be willing to take on that contract so they can get the 3rd pick. So
Who the Nets?
yeah,
I would do
but
it.
that's just hearsay. Like I don't know. You would do it?
I would do it. They would get Paul George on that third pick.
Yeah,
I would do it.
but they was like he got that trade kicker too. I mean, not trade kicker, my fault. The money added onto his contract, he'll be like an extra 50 mil or something. I forgot, but like I'm just like, oh.
I will only do it
You care more so about the future, right?
because let's be honest. Most likely this pick not going to really get is not going to get them over the hump next season anyway. So you
The who the
still will
Sixers?
be playing the Nets. So you're still playing the long game
Oh
regardless.
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
still gonna play the long game anyway. So
Mm,
get this kid. By the time you owe this kid money, we'll be
yep,
done with the Paul George thing. By the time we owe this kid money,
yep, and hopefully Paul George has upped his value,
and
which
again,
now
if
can
he
be
didn't, you off the contract by now anyway. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying
Okay.
you'll paid them
Right.
already. So
Right.
yeah, that's the reason why I would do that.
Mhm.
If the and then but as far as the Sixers, be
Mhm.
smart what you're doing though. Don't just be trying
Yeah.
to get rid of him so fast. Be
Yep.
smart.
Yep.
Cause let's call it what it is, bro. Um Maxie is starting to catch that injury bug a little bit too. Nobody's talking about it though. But he's
Mhm.
starting to become injury prone too now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
let's also not forget our big man. Uh oh, his name Embiid. I forgot. It's been so long since he played. But where he ain't been there that long either.
very right for that.
I'm gonna be real with it, bro. He ain't been no show too.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
why I'm like, watch the way you're doing it. Don't just act like, oh, it was only Paul George the reason why we was losing. A lot went on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yep.
So be smart about it, you know.
Mhm.
But as far as the Nets, yeah, if I'm the Nets and you ask me to switch, because I'm pretty sure you really don't care who they give up, right?
Who?
Nets as far as.
Hell no, not this roster. Fuck.
Right. So I feel like you give up that eighth pick.
Yeah.
Don't go too crazy with the draft picks because they probably gonna
Yeah.
have another draft pick or two. Don't go too crazy,
Yup. Yup. Don't too crazy. Yeah. Yup.
right?
Because you still want to
Yeah,
have control of your future.
right. Don't because
Yeah.
again we go. That's going back to they're not getting over the hump next year. Do not be giving up
Yeah.
your 2026 first round pick. No,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
no.
well, they only got one of those.
Who?
The Nets, and they
That's what
got
I'm
a
saying.
second round. So
Don't give that pick up and
okay. Okay.
give up the eighth pick. Maybe you throw in a player or two. I would take that third pick in
Mm.
Paul George. I get it, right?
Yeah, I would
Because
too.
then people gonna
Yeah.
see this, they gonna go crazy on me.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw they already was going crazy when they first heard the rumors.
I'm moving up to third if I can, bro. I'm moving up to third if I can.
Yeah.
Because eighth, y'all can
Yep.
still get somebody good, but
But it's just
want
like
to get
the
somebody
top.
that you like, ugh, this could be the
Yep.
next
Yeah.
superstar here.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
And you got room to play with, because even if y'all don't get the
Mhm.
ace kid, Edgecombe up there.
Mhm.
Uh, if y'all want a big man, I mean, y'all got 2 first round picks. I probably wouldn't rush to get the kid from Duke because I'm still not too sold on him being that high.
Who you talking about?
The
Canepa?
center ball.
Oh,
No, we
my
talked about
yard.
him. We
Yeah.
say like
Oh,
Capella.
my fault.
Yeah, I ain't too sold. He ain't no third pick talent to me, at least yet.
Me
So that's why I
me
say you
either.
got eight. Then you got Ace to play with. You got Ashcombe to play with. You got room to mingle with third. You got room to mingle. Yeah, I would mingle. And who don't even say y'all can
Yep.
rotate with that third pick? Maybe y'all drop the fourth or fifth, and then you can drop that Paul George off and get more picks for later. It's things you
Yeah.
can do with certain picks. So
Yeah. But that's why the cards is in
yeah.
those two teams' hands, the Spurs
Yeah.
and
Oh
the
no, yeah,
Sixers.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like
Because they can maneuver
they
right now.
are. They sitting pretty. Yep. And the way their roster is constructed, meaning like they have a few win now
We okay
pieces.
with dropping back.
But
Yeah, we okay with dropping back a couple spots and getting a
Mhm.
decent person.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, man. So this and I'm hearing that we may see some things happen though. And I'm starting to believe it because these rumors keep coming up. Something crazy might happen.
Shout out to you though, because you put me on to
Okay.
somebody.
All right.
You did that draft, that mock draft.
Right, draft joint, yep.
I'm
Hmm.
not mad at the Heat with that Cedric dude.
Yeah, bro.
I
He
looked
he
him
could be a
up.
two-way player. He could be a two-way player.
I looked him up. I said, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah. Hold
I
on,
said, "Hold
right.
on, young
Cause you
boy
wanted
can hoop."
yeah, because you wanted Jace Richardson.
That's who I kind of want. But
I
I'm
like
not
him,
mad at
bro. A
that
lot of
kid
people.
though, bro. That Cedric Coward kid. Yo,
Yeah, bro.
yo.
Yeah.
I
I
seen.
see
I'm
why
like,
he stayed
yo,
in the
I
draft too.
like that, huh?
I see why he stayed in the draft too.
His
Because
movement looked like Bradley Bill to me. At least like
okay.
some of his setups, it reminds me
Right.
of a Bradley Bill,
Mm,
Yukon Ray Allen movement. So I
Yep,
kind
and
of
you'll
like
have
his movement on offense a little bit.
and a better defender too. So imagine
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
case. And he got defense.
You go to a Heat coach and we could
He
dis.
culture. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he fits so perfectly with y'all. That's why I was like, yo, boom. And
Yeah,
I feel like,
I'm like, hold up. I'm like, he might be on this because I ain't hear him. So I'm like, all right, wait, because you
yeah,
usually look into the scouting a lot. I'm like,
yep, yep.
let me check Young Bull out. Let me see what he do.
hmm Right.
I
You
see
like
him
hopefully.
with a
I know
couple.
you was like, hopefully this ain't no bullshit
Yeah,
when you
because
seen
when I first seen, it, I said why he had to disrespect me out of everybody. So
right.
right, so I'm like, all right, let me check him out. Right, I said because I
Yeah.
feel for the dog, he ain't gonna do me dirty. Look, Young
Right.
Bull up. I'm like, hold on, that's a nice little stop and pop. I like the way he hit that little screen and went. I like how
Yeah.
he not scared to go and say, "We meet me at the rim. Let's see who wins this." I kind
Yeah.
of like that. So
Yep.
I'm
A
like,
couple of
hold
my Nets
up,
fans. Yeah.
huh? Rookie contract with the kid. Hey Pat,
hmm
you said we ain't running it back. Let's make moves.
Yeah. I heard y'all might be in. I heard y'all linked to the Durant too. They named y'all as the finalists. The
We in there, but you know me, bro. When it comes to
Yeah.
trading for a superstar,
Yeah. You
they
like
love us, bro. So I just
yeah.
waited out. I ain't gonna get my. I got my
Hold up.
hopes up entirely too
Mm,
much. Went to Phoenix when Bradley
yeah.
Bill went to Phoenix. When Mitchell went to the Cavaliers, I ain't doing it no more, bro.
Yeah. I hear you. I
No
hear
more.
you. I
I'm
hear you.
gonna wait it out.
You know.
I'm gonna wait it out. That's all. I'm just gonna wait it out. But I see it's
right.
us, the Timberwolves, the Knicks, and supposedly the Spurs just creeped in.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they did, but then I heard. Remember, I told you earlier. I heard that they backing out.
The
So
Spurs,
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on, man. It's crazy.
you
But
yo, you
I do know he getting traded though. I know for a
nah,
fact he getting.
that's done. He's out.
That's yeah, yep.
He
That's
go.
happening. It's too much. It's too much smoke. When that happens, like we saw a while ago when he got traded in the past. When it's
He
too much smoke,
he running.
huh?
He running. No, I said Durant gonna run. Once the smoke come, he out the house. That's me coughing because of smoke around. Yeah, he
Yeah,
get out.
yeah. I know, but so you saying he a front runner?
Do you want me to go down the history of what he's done?
No, because I said the same thing. I called him a front runner. I say damn good player. He's one of my favorite players in the league, but
Hear me out.
he's a front runner.
OKC. He hurried up and
Yep.
got out of there as soon as
Even though he left in free agency, but he still
he
but
still left to the team that
yeah
that,
that
that
spanked him.
won. That's why it's always going to be
Yep.
different. That's why, listen,
Yep.
I'm the biggest LeBron fan, but that's why when people bring up LeBron going to the Heat, it's not the
Mm-hmm.
same.
The same. Yeah.
It's not the same. That's not the same, bro. It's not the same. This team just came back down 3-1 to you, beat you, and then you went and played with them.
Exactly.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
I got kind of understand why he left the Warriors, but that's not the reason he left the Warriors. It was more so he was on. It felt like he was just mad they loved Steph more. That was weird to me, but get
Yeah.
out of
Which
here.
was weird. Which was weird. Like what, bro? Like of course.
The Nets. I can see why he left the Nets, but again, you could have stuck it out first. You
That's what I
you hurry
said.
up and got out of there. The
Yep. And then
Suns. You ain't get
he picked to go to Phoenix too.
huh?
He picked Phoenix as one of his
Yeah, yeah.
destinations too.
As
So
you went there,
nigga,
you thought
yeah.
you could build a super team. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to leave.
Yep.
Like, bro, it's like the thing you got to understand is Durant needs to give the Warriors more credit sometimes with his reigns. And what I mean by that is give that organization more credit for being structured, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all was a
Yeah. Yeah.
super team.
Yep.
Team. You wasn't super players. You was a super team. You're going
yeah.
there. I knew that shit was not going to work as soon as Bradley Bill went there. And Bradley Bill's one of my
Yeah.
favorite players. I knew
Yep.
it was going to work because all of y'all are scorers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can
Yep.
say, oh, he went to Warriors. It's only one basketball. Do y'all forget they
Exactly.
won in 2015
Yep.
when nobody thought they was going to beat that Cavaliers team? And they won
Mm-hmm.
as a team. Curry and Clay wasn't just shooting the ball 50 times. Because if they was, I'm pretty sure Iguodala wouldn't have been the Finals MVP.
Exactly. Yep.
I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the background. A team won. The Suns,
Yeah.
dumbasses, they tried to
Yep.
break up their team that went to the finals, and they
Mm.
thought they was the shit in the NBA. They
Yep.
broke up their team, and then they got obliterated as an organization.
Yep. And now it's like this damn near going downhill. And this
Oh
is
no,
what I
it's
came up
downhill.
with. And this is what I came up with. If I'm Devin Booker, I know you want your bread. You got to get your cheese.
I'm
So
good.
that's the factor right there. But I'm like, yo, I want to get traded. Like, what is we doing? Do you ever see the Suns coming up with a formidable roster that can help Devin Booker compete? Especially how the West is building up now.
They gonna have to. The thing
That's
is,
what I'm
they can,
saying.
bro.
Like,
But do
hmm
you want to wait another 4 years? Because that's how long it might take. Because y'all don't have no picks.
nope. And that's another thing. You can get picks back as well, Phoenix, for Devin Booker. You ain't gonna get as much value for Kevin Durant because he's aging, the injury history. So we all know.
It's it's over for them. It-
Yeah, it's over
He,
for the Suns, right?
I feel like he reached his peak there. Devin Booker.
Who? Booker?
I feel like
Yeah. So
nothing
what?
he could do there now. Is
So you agree? So you agree, right? That he should be like, hey man, can I?
I heard supposedly that he was going to do it, but you don't know that was like
Mhm.
a little article I saw, so I don't know if he actually said that though. But if
Oh,
when I saw it, I said he finally woke up.
right, right. Hopefully he do, man.
That's all. It's
But
over,
I heard,
bro. He got to leave.
yeah, but I heard rumblings that he might sign. Because he's coming up, his contract coming up soon,
I mean, I wouldn't be
and
mad
that's
at him. I do think that would be
yeah,
bad,
because get your bread, right?
but the only reason I wouldn't be mad at him is the same reason why I wasn't mad when Bradley Bill did it. Everybody was saying like, "Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
they don't want to win." Maybe
uh-huh.
he just comfortable being there. That he been in
Me
Phoenix
too.
2016.
Yep,
It's 2025. Maybe
yep.
just comfortable being there.
Yeah, they basically grew up there, like
Yeah, like
damn near.
so. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be mad at him
It's tough.
staying there because if that's the reason. But me personally, I would look very, very much so somewhere else to get some money
That's what I say.
or holla at them. Yo, can we
Right.
just sign and trade so I get my bread and y'all just move me?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Look out for me. I've been loyal to y'all. Be loyal to me.
Yep.
Look
Mm-hmm.
out for me.
Yep. Like that Dame situation.
Yeah, look out for me. Put me
Yep.
somewhere,
Yeah.
you mean, where I know I can win. Don't just move me.
Exactly. Don't just roof me
Yeah,
because
yeah. Don't just
it's,
get rid of me.
man, it's looking bad, bro. Oh, that's the
Because it's
Suns.
nasty work, dude. They're
We, I
nasty work.
guess I guess we gotta see what the return is gonna be with Kevin Durant. Maybe they can add a two-way player and like but who is he? Ah, we gotta wait and see.
Maybe they can. I don't see it happening.
But I still don't see it.
They
No matter what the
terrible.
return, my fault, my fault. Go ahead.
That
My bad.
organization is terrible. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with the new was it the owner? It should be because don't get me messing up saying the owner, GM. Is he the owner?
I don't know. And I don't care if his last name was Shish. His organization is terrible. Huh? That's that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Their organization is terrible, bro. They're terrible.
Oh, I'm on the floor, bro. You
Bro, they
talk
was
so.
reaching the peak in the West, and then they just broke they
Uh-huh.
up because they was chasing
Yep.
the star, bro.
I don't know what the hell they was chasing because you broke up your core, bro. Like why? And then the stuff that they did to Aiden, it just went downhill after that, bro. You trade Chris Paul,
Yeah,
and then it's like, damn.
yeah,
And this is what we talked about the stars, chasing the stars. When we was like, you gotta have depth.
yep.
You see what they
They
did? They
Luka
broke it up.
Suns out, and they said, "Hey, we're gonna get the red, get rid of everybody."
Durant, yeah. Oh yeah, we just gonna be a super team. Crazy.
And that's why I'm saying, because with Bridges, with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, they fit for that team. They
Mhm.
fit for
Yeah.
that team what they was doing. You should have
Yep.
just
Because they
left
don't.
them alone.
Yep. Because they don't have to be the guy. Like you know what I mean. Put them
No,
in different roles.
play defense and sit in the corner.
Yep. Yep. Crazy.
Booker didn't have to really worry about guarding nobody because he'll just put them
Yep.
on. He
Exactly.
didn't have to
Yep.
guard them.
Yep. So then when you come on the other side of the ball, I could do my thing. Yep.
Campaign was coming into his own when he finally got there. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Not even me making a joke, but when he went there, he got out of that little meme of, oh, he just Russell Westbrook. You get what I'm saying? He actually became
Yeah. Yeah.
an NBA player now. Y'all
No.
was
Yeah.
developing him. Then
Yep.
you let him go too.
Crazy.
Terrible
Yeah, man.
organization, bro. They're
I agree.
terrible.
Yep. Yep.
Ridiculous, dude.
But hey, man. Oh well, that's what y'all wanted to do.
Oh no, they
You
that's
know,
self-inflicted hard.
now y'all just gotta sell tickets. Now you gotta just sell tickets, bro. Just get that change back.
It's nasty work for Phoenix out here, bro.
Oh,
Y'all
damn.
Phoenix
Okay.
Suns fans, y'all keep y'all head up because I know
Mhm.
y'all was laughing when my Heat lost, so I don't feel no sympathy for y'all.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I just my homie just speaking about the draft. My this is one of the potential targets for the Nets. Have you heard of this kid Noah Asenge? He's overseas. He's still playing in the playoffs over there.
I'm gonna have to see him. I don't know too many
Yeah,
of them.
look him up. Yeah. hmm Yeah. Yep. So they just measured. Came back because measurements came back. I'm talking like I'm talking on the street. My
Hold on,
bad.
ain't the dark skinned kid, is it?
No, no, he
Linky
brown
Ball.
skin.
Oh,
Linky though, yeah, tall dude. I think I sent you his stuff before a while ago.
I might,
When
I
I
might,
was like, when I was like, yo, they were saying he might could his comp is like Giannis and all of that.
I might have to see him. I know what you talking about.
Yeah. So his measurements came back. He's 6'10", bare feet. Damn, I'm like, yo, I thought he was a little bit shorter than that, and
So
he's
he
still
like
young too. He's like
6'11", 7 foot when he
the
play.
shoes. Yeah, man. I don't know though. The Nets might have to reach for that. You might as well. You go for the swing for the fences. You got 5 picks in the draft.
Oh, and then y'all got three. Because y'all got three in the first, right?
31st. Yeah. No, four first round
Or
picks.
for I use one.
One
I
second.
hurt.
Huh?
I said it can't hurt to use one of the picks on it.
One of them. Yeah, take a swing.
Can't hurt.
Yep. Wow. 6'10", barefoot. Young boy only 18. He a couple months or don't get me wrong, a couple months or days or whatever it was. Older than Cooper Flag.
Okay.
So
It could be a
yeah.
project if they develop in the right way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Develop in the right way. That could be a nice little project.
Now, question: where would you want to talk about these ones?
hmm Friendly banter. They was like, "Yo, what's up? We got a court out back. Let's check it up." They check it up to three, and Lou Will cooked them to three with just Air Force Ones and some jeans.
Ridiculous.
So I'm like, bro, you might as well not even play him, bro. You know, might as well not even play him. He had on ball sneaks, Brandon Jennings. I think I can't remember was it like pants or did he have on ball shorts? But either way, you still had on more flexible, suitable gear than Lou Will did. Air Force Ones, bro, and you had on ball sneaks. Mind you, Brandon Jennings was shooting some J's, but still, bro, like, nah.
I don't take Jennings serious no more after he let Pat Bev come in there
Mm.
and talk to him the way he did.
Yeah,
I don't even take him serious when he talk about
yeah.
right now. Because you said you can beat anybody. Dude come up here talking crazy. I don't care what you talking about. Inserting himself or nothing. I would have just shut him up then.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
I
Frank,
agree.
shut him out because for the fact that I wasn't talking to you and you jumped in my conversation. Now I gotta handle you.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
just pushed you to the top of the list for the fact that I'm talking over here and the person behind me running his mouth. Now, who are you talking to?
Right,
That's
right. Yep.
how I move. Win, lose, or draw. That's
Yeah.
just the situation I come with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Matter of fact, I
Word
just
up.
had that situation when I was playing ball not too long ago. He
Bro.
was in there, me and Keem in there talking,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "Boy,
Oh, he was hooping that
whatever
day?
he says." Then
He was
he
hooping that
said,
day?
"Matter of fact, I would just have my brother beat you." He said, he could win against me. I'm arguing with him. His man jumps in it. I said, so let me see what you talking about now. And played him, cooked his man because you started
Right.
talking. I wasn't even talking to you. That's how I
Yep.
roll. Jennings,
Yeah, yeah.
you just wanna play. You just said you was better than everybody, gang. Why don't you just show it? You sound like a hoe right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You like
Yeah, he do.
I
Yeah.
don't care where he came from. He said something about you. My name is my name.
Yeah. Exactly.
I,
Yep. Yep.
it's that simple. You ever
Yep.
seen Candyman?
No, I didn't.
Well, you know the
I'm not good.
right?
I don't rock with horror movies.
Oh, you don't rock with the Candyman thing. You supposed to go in
I
the
know how it goes.
yeah, you say his name, whatever. Candy, well, I'm Candyman. When you say my name, that's how it goes.
Right.
Jennings supposed to be better than everybody. He got somebody saying it's scared to play him. I don't want to talk about you no more.
Right, right. Yeah.
And then look what you
Yo, it's crazy.
lose the first time we see you on the scene in Lou Wills. Why are we talking about you, 101?
Exactly. I wouldn't even want to play you after that. Like, man, that's light
Talking
work.
about all this. Oh, I was ranked this. How long ago has been since you been in high school, bro? We still gonna talk about high school with you?
A minute.
You in your
And,
30s at least. We still gonna talk about when you was 15.
and the reason why
Go ahead.
Brandon Jennings not going to win is because he's not a good defender. So you're going to get cooked.
That's what I'm trying to understand. And then
So
you're better
you
than
just
Holiday. My thing is, if you play
yeah,
against
he cooked me with that, bro.
bro, if he play against Drew Holiday, once you miss, the game is over, bro.
Yeah.
You can't
Yep.
guard nobody.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They keep talking about this injury in the league. Bro, first of all, you was already being on the dead intel because you remember you already got traded for Middleton. That's what people keep forgetting. Y'all keep wanting to know how Middleton got on the Bucks. He was traded for Jennings. Jennings went to the. Do y'all forget that? He was traded.
Yep.
Why? Because you're one of these people that you talk too much. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this conversation all the time. What else can you do for me if you're not scoring? You can't do nothing.
Yep. Yep.
Not no disrespect to him, but I have to bring this player in. It's like Isaiah Thomas. When y'all keep bringing up why he never got another chance in the league after the hit thing, because his offensive game deteriorated. The one thing that you was able to do, you can't do it no more. What else can you do?
Yep.
You're five
Yep.
eight or something like that, gang. You can't guard nobody. This Isaiah Thomas I'm talking about. And Jennings, you about
Yeah.
120 soaking wet. Who are you guarding in the fast speed, especially with these kids that's in here now that's athletic? Is nobody you gonna be able to guard, bro.
Yeah. At all.
Please, when we
Yep.
talk ones, please. Until he went, I don't want to hear Jennings talk about one-on-one with nobody.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
done
Yeah.
talking to Jennings about one-on-one until you win against somebody, bro. Go out there, Zebra, get your stripes, and you could come back and we'll talk. I'm not talking about
Right.
that's
Yeah.
like what, bro? I'm done talking about Jennings with ones, and I already knew he was going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Who can he guard?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably can't even guard me or you.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. And now I'm hearing Beasley talking crazy about Melo after he beat.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that too. But Melo shot it down. He said nobody can beat him in ones, but he also said, I'm done though. I'm retired. I'm not going. I'm not playing anybody.
I feel like before people start trying to talk about Melo, because it hasn't happened, but before y'all want to start acting like, oh, he running, he ducking. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
remember, bro, the same way y'all praise LeBron being old, y'all
Mm-hmm.
gotta remember him and Melo around the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
Melo got to
Mm-hmm.
be about
Yep.
38, 39, if not older.
Yep.
So maybe he
Yep.
try to play 1-1. Melo, you get the excuse. Melo, Jennings won't. But Melo, I'll be like, all right, yeah, I can understand why you ain't trying to play him.
Yeah,
But
I agree. I agree.
I hear for the more payout, man, you were speaking about Joe Johnson said he'll play Beasley.
Yep, he did. He said, "Get that bag right." Basically,
I don't know how
y'all not finna disrespect me.
my fault. What you were saying?
Oh, he said, "Y'all not finna disrespect me."
I don't know how true this is, bro, and that's why I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
say it again before I put this out there.
Yep.
Supposedly, Joe Johnson was the first pick, not Lance Stevenson, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when people are saying about the 100K, I agree on both sides. Why I agree with both sides? I can understand why they don't want to get, why they couldn't, they probably couldn't get for more than 100K. Y'all got to remember, there's still a YouTube channel for the most part that's building up this space to bring in these type of players. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they ask for to go off 100K with. I feel like eventually they're going to get there if they keep it going the way it's going. They're going
Yeah,
to get,
because
go ahead.
because that game was pretty exciting. I saw a lot of people was intrigued and wanted to watch and tune in. So
And
maybe after
I
this,
like to tune in more to the season too, bro. If you don't,
mm, say
two
again.
more, then bro, it'd be hilarious. It'd be must see TV because Lance Stevenson,
Mm-hmm.
he must see TV this season for that Joe, bro.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah. He
hilarious.
will
I'm
be. Yeah.
gonna do a clip. I'm gonna see one clip of something that he did when we get off of here.
All right.
He must see TV on there, bro.
Yeah, he been a fool since he been in the league though.
Yeah, Beasley had a couple quotes on there, yo, that was like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Like when him and Lance had a face off or whatever, he was like, what do you
Mm-hmm.
say? I don't go hunting for dead fish. I want to go at something that's gonna fight me back. Like
Who
yeah,
said that? Elaine?
crazy, bro. Them two is hilarious. Cause Chalmers and Beasley, they was two captains one season. They didn't play each other
Come
one,
on the big three.
huh?
You talking about the big three?
No, on his TNC joint.
Oh, okay. All right.
Chalmers
I ain't know that.
was on there too. I'll send you
Who?
some stuff, y'all.
Charles who?
Stuff that just so you can see what was going on. There with
All right.
But yeah, I would want to see Lance Stevenson go again because everybody trying to say, "Oh, he trash, he trash." He was just missing his shots for the most part. First
Yeah,
of all,
he did. Cause I think he had the lead at one point,
he
right?
did like 13-9 or something.
Yeah, and what you call him came back on him. Beasley came back.
And y'all gotta remember, Beasley got like 4 inches on him, bro.
Oh, yeah, that too. That's what people not thinking about as well.
Like,
Beasley is tallest.
yeah, I will rather see Lance Stevenson go up against somebody that's about between 6'4" to 6'6". That's around his height. I would rather
Yup,
see
yup.
over
Yeah,
him. But
I
honestly,
agree.
depending on who it is, that's why you gotta find the right matchup. Because Lance Stevenson, for the most part, can body most of them guards because he's too big.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Yep.
He could
Yep.
literally probably take them straight to the paint.
Uh-huh.
But however, I do want to say, because you know I'm a Heat fan, so that's why I'm much of him. I feel like a lot of y'all are too young that y'all really don't know who Michael Beasley is. So
Uh-huh.
it wasn't surprising me when he was going to play Lance. That's why I'm like, he's too small for him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Eventually,
for sure.
Mike Beasley is going to take the lead and he's going to just shoot over him at some point.
Yep. Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I mean, if you know why he really wasn't in the league, it wasn't because the way he played. It was more off the court things that he was going through. So it
Yep.
been a reason, like his game is never the reason why he's not in the league.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
This y'all don't know that this is a dude. He went over China. I think he was damn near averaging 40 or 50 and won MVP over there.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yep.
these are legit hoopers. It's not just like, oh, let's go get an ex NBA player, let's start play each other. No, these hoopers.
For sure. For sure.
Basketball in New York. I think he won his state championship every year he was in high school.
Yep.
So be a
Yeah.
little more respectful is all I'm saying. Y'all just be a little more
Sure.
respectful when y'all talking the era of players that me and Chris was growing up watching. Be a little
Yep.
more because
But of
they
course,
paved
but
the
of
way
course,
for y'all watching.
but
Just
of course, I don't expect nothing less from these trolls, bro. We know
yeah,
how
the
they do.
disrespect is just be my thing. If you don't know who it is, okay, don't be like, oh. Oh, this
Mm,
person is trash. Can you win against them?
exactly. Can you even score a bucket?
I told you these are the same people that's still tripping over their own feet at the church leagues. I don't talk basketball with y'all.
Oh
Huh?
man,
They still tying
the
their
type
shoes wrong. I don't.
that missing
Yeah, I don't talk basketball with them.
missing wide open layups like
Talking about Angel Reese, but you look just like her in your church league.
like
I don't argue with you.
at all,
I don't
at
argue.
all.
Better go ahead.
Crazy. But who would you think winning in that matchup though? If that was to go down,
Who?
Beasley or Joe Johnson? Because
That
people be slipping, bro. ISO Joe for a reason. Like, bruh,
that could be up there. I don't know because I feel
yeah,
like he not missing some of the shots that Lance Stevenson was missing. So that's why I'm like, it might be a little
yeah.
different. But then again,
Might
is
be
Beasley going to guard him that same way? Let him get that open.
yeah, yeah. That'd be a
Yeah.
good matchup though. I just
Because
think that'd
now
be a good
Joe Johnson is what? 6'7"? We like
6'8". No,
six
he like
eight.
6'8".
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know with that one. That would definitely be what we call a little bit of some art we watching. That'd be some art
for
right
sure,
there.
for
That
sure.
one on one to be some art. Because both got some nice moves. I would like to say though,
Yeah.
I need y'all to
Mm-hmm.
call some of those carries on Beasley more though. That
Mm.
I would.
Okay.
I just saw Beasley carry like 5 times on some of them or some.
Yeah, because I didn't see the whole game. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I only saw some
He had a
clips.
couple nasty carries, bro. Like to the point where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
come on.
Come on, right, right.
I'm not too mad
Yeah,
at it because at the end of the day, if y'all gonna let somebody keep pushing me and pushing me, damn, but let me get away with something.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that'd be a nice matchup with them too. That's a nice match. But who I would like to see Lance Stevenson play,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Lance Stevenson and Tyreek Evans play 1-on-1. Cause I feel like they play just alike, bro. In my
Mm-hmm.
opinion,
And they're
I
about the
always
same
tell
height
people,
too.
huh?
They're about the same height too.
Yeah, they about the same height. They about the same height.
Yeah,
I would love to
mm,
see them. Yeah,
that'll be a good one.
I think Tyreek Hill might have Tyreek Evans might have like an inch over him, maybe. But that ain't that
Oh,
much.
okay, but that ain't
Yeah, that
hell
ain't
no,
that much. But
no.
that's what I'm saying. That would be a matchup. Yeah, I would like to see that matchup.
Yeah, me too. I ain't
Yeah,
even gonna cap.
yeah.
That's a nice little jump.
Yeah, because I feel
That's
like
some
they,
good
they
bump.
got a similar game style.
Yep, yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta put. I might put that on social media. I gotta put this up there.
Yeah, I like to
That'll
see
be some good.
Tyreek Evans versus Lance Steve.
Cause bro, yo, like man, that's the what ifs. When we talk about what ifs, bro,
Oh, we
like
could go
he
with it
was
one
nice,
on one
bro. Like
all day long. We might have to
all
hold
day.
the whole episode for that.
Right, right.
Yeah, we might
Yep.
do an episode soon with that.
Mhm. Yep.
Start getting
Yo,
some
and I
bigs
saw
in there
another thing.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
That'd be nice too. Yeah. Yep. Yo, and I saw this other thing. Hold up, wait. Let me announce. I mean, let me not announce this, but let me say this real quick too. But speaking of like runs and stuff like that, the big three, they back on tomorrow.
Mm.
And I feel as though I gotta tune in a lot more. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been tuning in as often as I was like from the past, but now I'm gonna tune in a lot more now.
This is why I say even watch the highlights, bro, because the highlights be long enough that you damn near watch the whole game if you missed the game,
Game.
bro. But they're
Okay. Yeah,
exciting
yeah.
games, bro. They're exciting. I like it.
Yep. Yep. Joe Johnson on that Detroit team. We got Jeff T with the LA team. I forgot the name.
Brother
Don't
there
get me
again.
wrong, because hmm?
Is Marcus there again?
I think so. Yeah. Yep. And I ain't see him playing a while because he was nice too.
Ah, he still got
He
his
has some,
speed. He still got his speed. He still got his
yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's still fast.
So I gotta see that. Okay.
And I
Yep.
know Dan
So
Stevenson and Beasley played for the 305, I think.
I knew Beasley was playing, but I didn't know Lance
Yeah,
was.
same
So
thing.
so yeah, yeah. There's gonna be some good ball.
I don't
Yeah. I've been
playing
the
for it,
action.
but I know
Huh?
Kimba there this year. Dwight Howard
Wow.
being it this year.
Yeah, I saw Dwight Howard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nick Young. Is he coaching? I think
He be
he only
doing,
coaching.
I don't know, because sometimes he coaching, then he'll get in the game. I don't know. He be doing both sometimes.
Oh, okay. All right. So either way, it still should be some good ball.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to put it out there because, like, yo, I got to start paying attention more.
No, I would say this, as far as the player pool, it gets better every year. The player pool gets better.
Yeah. Yep.
Don
Yeah.
McCants played the first 2 seasons. Hey, I,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, when him and Nate Robinson went at it, that shit was
he
trash.
took his joker
That nigga
bad
was
to
playing
Jordan
shit. He took
Bravo.
his man. Yeah. I was loving that. Yeah, that was a good joke. That was a good joke. That was great mix, bro. That
Man,
was
it
a
was
good joke.
disturbing though because he was disrespecting Nate Robinson, bro. No,
Yeah, he was. Oh, and people forget, like, Nate Robinson was a dog on the court, bro. I remember that run he had with the Bulls, man.
yeah,
The Knicks, bro. Nate Robinson, he was one of my favorite short Bulls too.
he go.
Yep.
He was another
Yeah.
one that
Yep.
turned
The who?
more into just a dunker. He got his name out of that
Yep.
little thing.
Yeah, man.
Shout
Yep.
out to Nate Robinson
Good.
because I don't want to misquote it, but I think I'm right. What I'm about to say, I think he did end up finding that kidney donor that he needed, and I think he got it.
Yep. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
shout
Yep.
out to Nate Robinson
Yep.
for that.
Yep. Shout out to him, man, the donor too.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out for shit show.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna lean into this, right? I saw Tracy McGrady, I think it was. He said, damn, Jamal Tinsley. He said Jamal Tinsley might, be underrated and he probably got better handles than Kyrie.
He's an underrated
And I'm
player.
like, yo. And I'm like, yo, I remember him playing. Like, I remember that era with the Pacers, right? And I'm like, but I gotta go back. I gotta go back and look because over Kyrie,
He's an
I gotta go
underrated
back and
player
check
for
that out.
sure, but I don't know
Yeah.
about that handle part.
Yeah, that's wild. I was like, wait, what? Hold up. I gotta go do my film because I remember Jamal Tinsley though. But I'm like, I don't remember where the handles was. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to look at it. Like I gotta look at your crossover highlights because I
yeah,
know
yeah.
you
I gotta
had
look
a
that
hand.
up.
You're playing for like a legit Pacers team around this time. Like the
Hmm.
team was good, and he was a
Yeah,
a very good point guard. And I think I
yep.
would say underrated because I never hear his name brought up. So yeah, he is underrated because
Hmm.
nobody brings
Yep.
him up.
And I'm
Why?
glad he brought him up too because yeah, like you said, people rarely bring up his name. So
But when we talking, like, bro,
hmm
I don't know about that. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I don't know too
crazy,
bad.
right?
Going to go far,
Yeah,
I think that.
yeah. Like, hold up, you trying to go viral with that or
Yeah,
something? I don't know.
you're telling me
Hmm.
the reason why I hold Kyrie so high, and I'm pretty sure people that who don't think his handle that high, that is one person that who y'all think is a quote unquote pass defender, a quote unquote on you like all up in you defender. He make them look stupid. He don't just get past them. He make them look stupid with some of the moves he do on them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he definitely one of the ones. Like
Like
he
I,
one of the ones.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like
He like a baby Kobe with better handles.
if Kyrie
And the reason why I say that because of his footwork, like he can post up like as well, bro.
and he one of the best finishers I ever seen.
Man, like the nigga Kyrie when he healthy, he's a whole cheat code, bro.
Man,
Like I don't
Kyrie was
think
about
people,
six
bro.
six. That wouldn't even be fair. That wouldn't be fair. Him running around at 6'6" or something like that, bro, wouldn't even be fair. Like it wouldn't even be. Imagine getting crossed over the way he crossed me over, then he dunk on you.
Yeah,
Like
like
what? Like yeah, no.
crazy.
When you talk handle, bro, I'm gonna have to look up Jamal Tinsley when we get off of this.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's why I said hold up because
I,
Kyrie one of the ones when it's talking about like handling as well. Like
yeah, like come on now. That's
I got yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
we talking 101. We talking through traffic. Like that boy,
Yeah, he split defenses and
yeah, his
man,
was he got like when you talk having the ball on a string, he is one of them names.
he is exactly word up.
His
Yeah,
name better always be mentioned when you say ball on a string.
for sure, for sure.
Like you
Yeah,
think
so
about it, bro. How many times you watched the game and you saw somebody actually just take the ball out his damn hand? It's very rare if
yeah,
they ever done it.
yeah,
It's Very rare.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't see nobody just guarding Kyrie and they just give me that. No,
Uh,
no, no, no.
nope. That's why I didn't want him to leave Brooklyn, bro. I was just like, yo, come on,
I
Kyrie.
like just didn't think they had his back when he was going through that vaccine thing, bro.
Yeah, I think he was done. Yeah, he was tired.
Yeah,
He
they
was
didn't
tired.
have his back.
No,
Melo,
no, no. I
Melo,
think no. I don't think it was that. I think it was that that anti some. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me saying this damn word wrong. Semitic, semestic
I mean,
thing. That I
because
think it
talking
was
about that
that.
Jewish film, right?
Yep, I think it was that.
It had a part in it, but I'm just saying, like with the vaccine things, y'all know his religion, stuff like that. Then you got the mayor to come
Hmm.
out there, like they're gonna be forcing people to the obligations and all that. If that
Well, well,
thing,
let's say, well, let's say it could. Well, let's say it was both. Both,
no,
both
that
played.
thing definitely played a part in it too. It played a part in it too. It played a part
Yeah,
because again, they didn't have his back. They didn't have his
at
back
all.
in them situations.
Yep,
Like, come on,
crazy.
dude, that's his. Like Jaylen Brown is in the NBA playing for a different team, and he's
Hmm.
coming out to support him publicly.
Yep,
He plays for y'all. Y'all pay him, and y'all didn't have his back.
that was nasty work, bro. That was.
When knowing one of the main reasons why he left the Cavs was because of loyalty.
Yep.
He asked y'all not to say anything when he asked for the trade because he said it just
Hmm.
looked to see what was out there. Y'all went to the media and told everybody, and that's when we say, you know what? Now
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. Y'all gotta, and that's what I say. Like even in like my workplace, and I say
Mm.
this, y'all always say to respect everybody, but then when it comes to the higher ups and what they want to say, all that shit, y'all let it go out the window.
Nutty. Nutty.
You know what I mean? It goes to what I always say, Brody. When you're comfortable to tell me what I do wrong, I feel like you should be
Mm.
comfortable to hear what you do wrong. That's
Exactly. All right. Yep.
that's all I'm saying.
But you. Yep. Well, we know how that go. But
Oh, we know how I
yeah, I
go.
wanted to talk. Yep. But I wanted to talk about this thing as well. I know you've been seeing it. The Knicks, they fired Tibbs without a plan. These dudes basically like a dude going up the marry a bunch of married women and saying, "Hey, would you be interested?" Because people who don't know, you should know. This basically went viral. So they went up to the Rockets and can they interview Ime? First, it was Jason Kidd. My bad. I'll skip the step. Jason Kidd. They said nope. They went to Quinn Snyder with the Hawks. They said nope. So it's just like, bro, how? So it's like, why are y'all
You forget
firing him without a plan? Mm.
they went at the Finch too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's another one I forgot. Like, what are y'all doing? Or, and this is a theory that what's his name? Gilbert Arenas came up with. He said that maybe they were just doing that just so they can say, "Hey, we tried," and now they're going to hire Jalen Brunson's dad. And I'm like, what if they do that? That'll be
I don't respect. I will respect it for you to just hire his dad, bro. Just hire his dad.
off the rip, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do you gotta go
But
out
then
here
again,
and try to put on these antics, bro?
yeah. But then again, how would that be though?
If
What
they just
now?
will
That
hire
when you
a
trying
job.
to mess up the locker room or something, or unless he really got a relationship with the players.
Yeah, because don't just be doing that
Yeah,
just
he would have to. Yeah, just to please his son. That'd be tough. He gotta really have a relationship with the players.
and I want to throw this out there too, because I saw a Knicks fan say this and I went crazy on Instagram. He was like, we should just go all in, man, and see if we can get Spo.
They ain't really say that. I don't believe you.
I wish I screenshotted it.
You should have, cause that's
I
crazy. Like,
stopped and I said, okay, so how many times did you bump your head after that Indiana series? What sense do that make, bro? You're talking about Spoelstra, right? Leaving the
yo,
Heat to go over there. What sense?
yeah, no,
Do you
yeah,
not
they don't.
just signed an 8-year extension here?
Mm-hmm.
What sense do that make, bro? And first of all, he will already see that y'all ain't even function. Y'all just got to the Eastern
Nope.
Conference Finals and fired your coach as soon as y'all got out. Y'all ain't
Exactly.
y'all ain't even got no ground rules there. So what? Y'all
Fuck
gonna
no.
hire me if I don't do what y'all want me to do? I'm going. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm like, yeah, this is
Yeah.
another Knicks fan crashing out again.
Yep. Yep.
Another
You
Knicks
know how
fan
they do.
crashing out. Bull said, let's go all in and take Spoelstra from the Heat. I said, copy, bro. We'll see how that works during the offseason, you idiot.
Bonehead. And I'm like, yo, or why not just interview Chris Finch? I mean, I said Chris Finch. Damn it. I meant to say Taylor Jenkins, my bad. Taylor Jenkins. Mike Malone is out there.
Oh, yo,
Why
we
not
was
try
having
to?
a joke on YouTube because
Oh yeah.
it was a post, bro. The post was so weird, it didn't even make sense. So it was like who the Knicks
Mhm.
is supposed to be, and it said Mike Malone, Mike Budenholzer, Mike Brown, and it said or else, right?
Mhm.
So we all just making this joke in the comment, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mike gonna get it. Yeah, I think they gonna go after Mike. Yeah, Mike is the best candidate. Like we just kept saying, because
Right here, cause Mike. Yeah.
yeah, y'all put 3 mics up there. Like what? What are y'all doing right now? Y'all just be posting anything.
Yeah, that's funny. Yo, but yeah, the Knicks
I'm
boneheaded.
gonna tell you one name I heard.
Mhm.
When we gonna stop playing and give Mark Jackson that chance again?
Oh, I heard that name too, but
Let
I'm
him
like,
come home.
I feel like that ship has sailed though. Like,
Huh?
yup.
No, I don't think so. Cause for real, they
All
would
right, so
ball that
let
ball,
me hear
bro.
it. Yeah, and somebody tried to say, maybe they did that because of what he said about LeBron's wife. Remember on the broadcast, he said Savannah or something. He was saying like how fine she was. I can't remember the exact quote of what he said, but he was
Man,
wild
that's
for that.
already if that's what
They
happened.
said LeBron got him up out of there.
That's Brian would have got him out.
LeBron, when he got him out of there, he talked to the league. He said, "Nah." He
My
said
wife
something about
messed
my wife.
up.
It's a wrap.
Y'all
Mm.
do it. Get him going. King out.
Yeah. Yep. He said, King out. Yeah. LeBron put that call in. He said, "No, he
I
ain't."
I wouldn't be surprised, bro, because
Probably right. That's a good speculation. Right there.
remember, man,
Mhm.
Brian had crashed out a second. This is the same boy that way confronted Stephen A on the side. And then we got Stephen A coming up there the next day
Yeah.
how he would have swung it all.
Right. Man, stop.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Yo, I just I don't want to promote violence, dude. I don't. But that
Mm.
would have been one of the most iconic clips of all time if we would have had a clip of LeBron and Stephen A fighting courtside.
Oh.
And you imagine this boy coming back the first take the next day.
Talking about you cracking up.
So LeBron walked
Yeah.
up on me, and I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah. That would have been funny, but I don't think he would have won that though.
Who's Stephen A?
Yeah, no.
Nah, bro. He,
Only reason why I'm saying that because I don't know if LeBron can rumble. Just because you big, that don't mean you can rumble.
but I just think
But
Stephen A's just too old.
yeah, he's too old. Yeah, and LeBron 6'8", no 6'9", got to be
I feel like
240.
Stephen A only chance will probably be is to get a good clean joint first. If he don't get a good clean
Okay.
joint first, I think it's over.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be
I
over.
think
Yeah,
it's over. If you don't get a good clean joint first, it's over. He ain't got no chance in that. But
at all.
if he would at least swing back, that's enough respect. I'll give him enough respect on that. Just
Yeah,
don't out mollywop you on the court
yeah.
side.
Real rap.
That's
Yeah,
all. Just don't
imagine.
let him do you dirty court side, bro. You got all the respect.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had to come back the first take at all, bro. You get dropped off the first John.
Man, Molly, never let him live that down.
Man, nobody would, especially social media. Man, they'll be like, "What? You
They will
shouldn't be talking, bro. We gonna get
let them talk
LeBron."
crazy to somebody, and that's going.
Yeah, yup. Let him talk crazy. They gonna say, "Don't make me call LeBron."
Even
You
they
know it.
on to another game after that.
Hell no. We gonna go in hibernation. Oh, that would have been crazy.
What time is it? Oh yeah, let's. What else you
Yep.
got?
6:30. That was all. I think we touched everything, man. Yup.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get
oh,
it.
I forgot. I forgot. Congratulations, man. Andrew Reese, Women's Player Award, John BT. I ain't hear you say congrats, bro. I saw you
Bro,
like, what's wrong with that?
bro. It's supposed to be sportswoman. She got
Yeah.
she got the damn thing 3 years straight, bro. Based off of what, bro?
What you
I'm glad you
mean?
said that,
Andrew
right?
Reese.
Because we was on Facebook talking about that, right? And you already know this one girl come in here
uh-huh.
with the black woman empowerment speech, right? So
Hmm.
it's like, but y'all gotta remember, she go out there and she try her hardest, and all the hate she get on social media, she deserve it. And Brody jumped in and said it perfectly. He said, "I'm not gonna lie to you, ma'am. I understand that's your opinion, but you
He
just
said, "Ma'am."
yeah." He said, "I'm not gonna lie, man." He said you basically gave
Yeah.
the opinion, but you also just gave us the rules to a popularity contest. And I said, that's exactly what it is now. I said, because we talking sports woman, why
Yeah.
are we not throwing that over to Simone Biles or one of them by now? How you get
Somebody
three
somebody
years
mentioned that
straight, bro?
on
What's the
yeah.
Jordan name? I don't want to mess her last name up. Jordan, the other gymnast, where hers at?
Right,
We
right,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
point we just giving it to you from your social media platform and talking
Right.
about because you receive hate. Is this the morale booster award or is it the sportswoman award? What are we doing right now, bro?
Yeah, that's a good point. No, that's a good point.
Asia Wilson ain't touched it in these 3 years.
That's a
Pure
good point.
domination in the WNBA and she ain't touching it.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields said she should have won it.
Clarissa Shields ain't touching it.
Yeah.
All these belts that she wearing around, I hope her shoulder's okay because she's carrying a lot of hardware. And like, why she
Uh,
ain't you getting it because they talking crazy about you on social media? Are you serious?
yeah, it's not a sympathy award.
Come
Yeah, I get
on,
what
bro.
you.
Like, I don't got nothing against Angel Reese. And I understand why she got the year where LSU won. I understand that.
Yeah, because that was
After
yeah,
that, it's like, what? What are we doing?
yeah,
Just tell me you don't watch sports without telling me you don't watch sports.
yeah, and it's BT, so we gotta
That's
look
what
at
I'm
it like
saying.
that too.
When y'all give it out, it usually always go to whoever's the most popular woman at the time. Let's be
Yeah,
honest. Who's the most popular woman in sports at the time? That's what y'all give.
black woman too.
Yeah.
Popular black
Well,
woman.
I can
Of course,
understand
that's
that's
B.
black entertainment television, so I can
Yeah,
understand that part.
yeah,
But
it's
I'm just saying,
BT. Yeah.
like, we that's why I'm only naming African American females right now.
Yep.
And all
No, and,
got
it's,
it
and,
over.
it's, and somebody made a funny comment like, "What if they would have gave it to Caitlin Clark?" I'm like, "Yo, y'all be out of pocket, man. Y'all
That's
gotta
why everybody
chill."
want this to be about race, bro, because they do that.
Yeah,
That's
they
why everybody
gotta
want it to
chill.
be about race now, man.
Yeah, they gotta chill,
Come
bro.
on,
Like,
bro. Like it's shout out to her.
yeah,
I
shout
guess
out to Andrew.
congratulations, I guess. But at this
Yeah,
point, it's a popularity contest, bro. Like that's
yep,
what it is at this point. That's
yeah,
why I just let it go over my head. Cause somebody showing that she got 3 years straight. I just sat there like, and this ain't no
crazy,
fucking Grammy or no Oscar or no Emmy. What y'all showing that she got it 3 years straight for? What the what? What now? What?
man. It's wild. Yeah,
She's in the circle of all these people. Of course, they're going to vote for her to get it.
yep, yep.
That's almost like you. That's like getting prom queen, right? And you the head cheerleader. Duh. It'll look crazy if your goofy ass didn't get it.
Good man, don't. Yeah, yep.
Please don't tell me about no sportswoman of the year. Thank you. I can't believe you just did that, but whatever.
I just wanted to say congrats, man. That's
All
all. I
right,
ain't being.
congrats to her because she did one.
Yeah, I ain't being funny, cause
Yeah,
yeah,
congrats to her for winning. But I'm just saying, man, that's what it started to seem like that award. It just started seeming
yeah,
like popularity, bro.
yeah.
But I
No,
mean,
you
it
gotta.
always been though. But now for sure we know she
Mhm.
won it 3 years straight. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
We'll see next year, man. We'll see who get it next year.
She went it 4 years straight. I'm going on a rant, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like it.
I thought you went on a rant now.
Oh no, it's gonna be crazier. It's gonna be crazy
Yeah.
because I didn't go into depth for real of why I feel like she really shouldn't have got it. I
Yeah.
didn't go in depth for real. But I'm gonna leave
Oh man.
that because if this goes up and I see one stupid comment, y'all gonna really hear me.
You crazy.
Yeah, y'all really hear me.
You gotta chill, man.
I'll what they call dissect the dissects. Then you know what I'm saying. Then I'll do it.
Yeah, because this is definitely going up though.
All right, cool. No,
Yep.
I get down.
And y'all saw just if y'all further watch because this part may not be in the clip, but I ain't say too much, so get at him, not me, y'all.
All I gotta say is this: if y'all gonna say something
Yeah.
about what I said, just be ready for me to respond to what you say. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah,
That's all I got to say.
that's
Take
fair.
us out.
Ah, you stupid. Bruh. But yeah, man. OKC handle that business tonight, man.
Got no choice.
I do not. Yep, I don't want to see y'all going down 3-1. I might cry for y'all because like I want to see them win one. They couldn't do it in 2012 with Durant KD, so I feel like this could be that redemption. You know, yeah. But we'll see.
And we out.
And we out. Make sure y'all forget to like and subscribe, man. Share it
It's
with your people.
free. I'm not gonna keep saying
It's,
that, bro. Y'all
yeah,
starting to
because
off.
don't make us go North Philly. Put
Yo,
them
don't make
put
me.
them on. Don't
Oh,
make us put them shiesties on.
I don't want to have to run up on one of y'all over a subscription.
Red.
And we out.
Yeah. And we out.